Yeah, yeah. Exactly what you don't want to hear. Okay, yeah. Look, me versus you, and you know they picking. Cheap and expensive, you knowing the difference. You know that it's hitting, you know what it's giving. Hair, nails, polar bear. I can survive in the coldest conditions. Hoes very low, they tone when they spin. Bitches is washed. Soap in the.
Hi everyone, thank you so much for tuning in to today's video. So as the subject title says below, we are going to be discussing the best products to use on our raw hair extensions. So in today's demonstration, I am going to be using the raw curly bundles that are offered at Raw Hair Extension. Okay, so these are the bundles, and as you can see, they are quite frizzy. So with every shipment or with every order, of course, before I do make a wig for a customer, I am going to wash the hair and deep condition the hair. So if you do also want to learn how to upkeep the daily maintenance of your wigs or the raw curly bundles that you purchase from us, or just any curly hair in general that you have, that is what we're going to be getting into. So some of the products that I do use to maintain the integrity of my curly hair extensions, this is going to be a big game changer. This is the silicone mix. Okay, so silicone mix has a type of formula that will immediately remove tangles, provide a shine, and it is really good for hair that is not really in good condition. The silicone mix is going to basically bounce it back. Okay, so you're going to want to always get this. You can also get this in some beauty supplies, but like I said, this is a 60-ounce container. I got this off of Amazon about 2 weeks ago. It was a really good deal, so I actually got 2 of these for $20, but typically this does run about maybe $22 a container if you're going to get this size, and it does come in multiple sizes. And then also, this is another version of silicone mix. So this is the bamboo edition. It is very similar to the original silicone mix. They work just the same. They're going to do the same thing. Specifically with the bamboo, it says that this is for nutrition. It is a hair treatment, and this is great for brittle and dull hair. It has bamboo extract and vitamins enriched. So this is the one that we're going to be using in today's video, but I did just want to show you this as an example. Like, you can use either of these, but I'm going to be using the bamboo one because this one is already open. And then if you do not get the silicone mix, these are some runner-ups of some alternatives. Okay, so there are a lot of different products that you can use. The main thing that you want to do is just make sure that you're getting something that is alcohol free, and make sure that you're getting something that is pro moisture, so that it can actually give the hair what it needs. So when it comes down to dealing with raw hair, this is human hair. Okay, so very similar to our hair. It is going to need to be clean so that it can properly perform, and it is also going to need to be moisturized so that it can properly perform. I know that with my own personal hair, like, my texture is naturally curly, so if my hair is dry or if my scalp is not clean, it does underperform. So the same thing with the raw hair. So these are some alternatives. This is going to be the Herbal Essence, the Argan Oil Edition, and I got this from, I think, from Family Dollar. It was on the clearance, so I got the shampoo and the conditioner for like $8. Both of these were for $8. Okay, so one thing that I really like about Herbal Essence brand of hair products is that it is very moisturizing for the hair. It does not have alcohol in it, and specifically, like with these 2 that I did purchase, it says that it has no parabens, no dyes. It says it's great for color, and it has pH balance in it, and also botanicals. So this is a blend of argan oils. It says it helps repair damage and restore your hair's natural shine, softness, and silky smooth perfection. Okay, so very enriching for the hair. And then also this Cantu This Shea Butter Cantu, this Shea Butter Cantu conditioner. This is really good to also use. So these are just some alternatives. But pretty much also another one that you can get is the Dove Repair Conditioner. That's good. I also like the Aussie. Aussie is really good in the purple bottle. Garnier Fructis I really like as well. And then, like I said, anything pretty much from the Herbal Essences brand, okay? So these products are very affordable, very inexpensive. So definitely it's attainable, okay? So we are going to be conditioning this hair, washing and conditioning this hair, and using these products. So now we're going to go ahead, transition the hair over to the sink and get the process started. So follow me along as we go ahead and jump into the actual demonstration. So I've already cleaned out my sink. I cleaned it out with Clorox. Make sure you're doing that, okay? Make sure you're cleaning out your sink really good. You're putting hair in it. So that's not already the ideal thing to do, but little Clorox, sanitize it really good, and then go ahead and get started, okay? So after you have the sink cleaned out and rinsed out, we're going to be starting off with warm water. And the reason why we want warm water is so that we can open up the hair shaft on the bundle. And by me saying opening up the hair shaft, what that means is that whatever you're doing to the hair, if the hair shaft is open, it's going to be able to absorb it better. Okay, so you don't want it just to sit on the hair, you want it to absorb it. So you want to make sure that you get the bundles very saturated. Okay, another thing that I also forgot to mention that you're going to need is going to be like a dimming brush. So I could not find my dimming brush, so I'm going to use this brush. But any type of brush like this or a dimming brush, this would be essential because before we do start to wash the hair and also deep condition it, we do want to first make sure, of course, that we do remove all of the tangles out of the hair, okay? So we're not going to just go into, you know, washing it and putting product. We want to make sure that we're getting the tangles out, okay? So with this bundle, as you can see, I'm just taking the brush and gliding through it. Taking the brush, gliding through it, making sure to remove the tangles, okay? So that one is done. This is enough water. I'm going to go ahead and turn that off. Bundle here, it is a little coarser, so my brush is not going to slide through it as easily as that first one. So one thing with raw hair, each bundle, it is from a single donor, okay? What that means by me saying it is from a single donor, it means that each bundle of hair, it has been cut from someone's head, okay? So no two bundles are alike. No two textures are going to be the like as far as like sometimes the curl pattern, sometimes also how the hair may feel. Some bundles you may encounter with raw hair, they could be very silky and soft to touch. Some bundles could be a little bit more coarser. And just to give clarity, the reason why that would be is because this hair is individually coming directly off of a human's head. Depending on, you know, that individual person, that's how their hair is. That ties down to genetics. That ties down to their diet. It's a lot of factors, okay? So just continuing on, once again, making sure that we remove all of the tangles and any, you know, knots in the hair. We want to make sure that we get that out. So with this bundle here, it's gliding through, but there is a little resistance, okay? So we just want to make sure that it's completely saturated. You don't want to bunch the hair. As you can see, I'm just dipping it in the water. I'm not bunching up the hair. Bunching up the hair when you wash it, and then also just in general, it is going to cause the hair to shed and to tangle. So don't do that. Okay. All right, so we have one more that we need to detangle and get the knots out of. So if you take a look at the water, I don't know if it's picking up on camera, but it is a little murky. It's not murky in the sense of like it's brown, but it's murky in the sense of like there's something on the hair, okay? So if you are purchasing hair from vendors online, if you are purchasing hair from companies that make wigs, sell hair, whatever the case may be, it's important that you just ask them, you know, has the hair been thoroughly washed by them? Has the hair been cleansed? And I'm not referring to like the cleansing from the vendor. I'm referring to like an actual wash that has been done on the hair to make sure that it is completely clean, okay? So that's important. Once again, with all of my shipments of bundles, of course, if I'm sending you out a wig, I've already washed the hair. But if I'm just going to be sending you out bundles, all of the bundles have been washed and conditioned so that they are ready for install, ready to use, okay? So this is the total amount of hair that has came out of those bundles. That was 4 bundles of hair. So this is not bad shedding. This is just typical shedding. It's curly hair is going to happen, okay? It's also raw hair once again. So just like our hair sheds, this hair is going to shed, okay? So now that we have the hair free of tangles, we're going to go in with our Herbal Essence Argan Oil Shampoo, and we are going to wash these bundles, okay? So what I'm going to do is just do this, okay? And then I'm also going to put some in the water here. All right. Put this over here. All right, so you can see the hair is already setting up. And you just want to work that product into the hair and make sure it is on the hair from root to tip. You know, be generous. I'm being generous with my products. I want to make sure that this hair is clean, and also making sure that it is safe and a comfortable, you know, wear and install for my client, okay? So once again, just get that product worked in. I'm just working it in with my fingers. As you can see, I'm also running my hands through it to give it that additional detangling if it needs it, okay? And then here, also working the product back into the hair, okay. So I'm just gonna add a little bit more shampoo. Okay, now I'm gonna show you in detail like how to wash one. We're not gonna wash all of them because whatever we're doing with one bundle, that's what we're going to do with all of them, okay? So starting off, we're going to use this one for an example, all right? So we have our brush here. You've applied your shampoo or your product to it. You want to get your brush, get your dimming brush, get your detangling brush, and work that product through that hair, okay? Make sure that you're doing that from root to tip to remove any dirt and all particles from the hair, okay? The cleaner the hair is, once again, the better it is going to perform. All right, and after you have washed that in, I'm just gonna lay it in the water and let it soak, and then we'll move on to the next one. Next one. Clean it from root to tip. Work the product through. Lay it in the water. Same thing. So this is the last bundle. All right, so we are okay, now that the bundles are all washed out and free of the shampoo, we're going to go ahead and begin to apply the silicone mix or whatever moisturizing conditioner that you have. So this is the way it looks, and it smells amazing. This smells like fresh washed clothes, okay? The silicone mix, it just smells so good, okay? So we're going to take it, and I'm not applying like a particular amount, but the goal is, once again, to make sure that the hair is saturated from root to tip. Okay? So we're going to go through generously applying the silicone mix to all of the bundles. Man, it smells so good. Okay. Silicone mix is definitely a game changer. The way that it just manipulates any type of weave, any type of wig, any type of extensions, and adding that shine. This is definitely, it is like an intense moisturizer or like deep conditioner to the hair. It is really good. It's so buttery. All right, so after you've worked in the conditioner into the product, worked in the product into the bundles, same thing. Go back through with your dimming brush, and you want to work that in again, okay? And just look at that curl pattern. Normally, if I had a shower cap, which I normally do, but I could not locate my extra shower caps. But what we're gonna do, we're gonna improvise. So I'm gonna get a plastic grocery bag, okay? And I'm gonna take the bundles and I'm going to place them inside of the bag. And the purpose of doing that is, by doing so, it is going to lock in the moisture and also put a little heat into it, okay? And while the cuticles on the bundles are open, that would be ideal. That's what you want to do. All right, so I'm going to take the bundle, I'm going to place them in this bag, and at this moment, if you did have a shower cap, go ahead and place the hair inside of the shower cap, okay? Tie it up, or if you have the shower cap at this moment, close it up. And now what you want to do, we're going to add this in the microwave for 1 minute, okay? This is going to put some heat into the hair. It is going to activate all of the products and allow it to do that goodness that it needs to do to get this hair so silky, so smooth. So let's just go ahead, put your hair or put your shower cap in the microwave for a minute. Okay, so after you have added your conditioner or your silicone mix like we did in this case, put it inside of your shower cap or inside of your plastic bag, and then also placed it in the microwave for 2 minutes. You want to let that conditioner sit on the hair for about 30 minutes, okay? So 30 minutes has passed. We're going to go ahead and rinse this out. This time we're going to be using some cold water, and then from there we're going to let the bundles air dry and then see how the curl pattern has changed. And what we're looking for is, of course, clean hair and also a reduction in the amount of frizz that we initially saw at the beginning opening of the video, okay? So this is me taking it straight out the bag. The hair is still a little warm, but it's so soft, very soft. So by soaking it in the conditioner and then also adding the heat, putting it inside of a bag or putting it inside of something where all of the heat is capsulated and letting it sit, it is going to definitely penetrate the hair like you need it to, and definitely give you the results that we're needing. Okay, and once again, you don't want to bunch the hair up. Bunching the hair up, it is going to cause it to tangle. Okay, you just want to make sure you're running your fingers through it or using your detangling brush to do so. And just look now the way the brush just slides and glides through the hair, because it's free of tangles and because we've allowed that conditioner to soak into it. Air dry. I'm not going to blow dry it. The best thing to do is to just let it air dry. So when we come back in the next clip, the hair is going to be air dried, and we're going to take a look at how the curls have popped. One thing you want to also do is scrunch it like I'm doing this here. This is going to activate the curls in the hair.